Hey everyone, this is Sean Powell with Traffic Monsoon, and I had some teaching I'd like to do, a little bit of training, I guess. And a lot of times, y'all, a lot of things that you learn when you're applying action may seem like common sense things. But a lot of people, when they're brand new to online business, they're really expecting someone to show them every step. I mean, absolutely everything. Even when something makes common sense, they question whether or not to do it. You know what I'm saying? And I think a lot of people, when they are, the very first person they sign up, they don't know what to do after that. They don't know where to go from there. And I think having a routine, and y'all, I'm going to tell you, I don't care if it's the biggest guru in the world, if it's someone this very first day ever online, if it's Uncle Jimmy who rebuilds lawnmowers down the road, your millionaire uncle, whatever it is, I treat them all the same. Okay? Now, the way I do that is I want to make a routine for every person that I send here so that I understand what they've seen and what have I pushed forward towards them. Okay? Now, in my opinion, friending me on Facebook, and I'm going to explain this a little better in just a second, is as important, if not more important, than signing up at Traffic Monsoon. Okay, and a lot of y'all may not get that yet, but I'm going to explain that to you in just a second. So here, this is what I'm going to talk about. I actually made, and I do this a lot, y'all. I'll do a post, and it winds up being pretty popular or pretty important. People see it to be very important. I'll share it to a couple of different Facebook groups, and I really want people to know what I'm doing. It doesn't mean you have to do what I do, but it does mean I'm seeing results. I'm not paying for anything to promote, and I'm getting good results. And a lot of people, man, I'm not gonna lie, I make pretty good money doing this now, and I think a lot of people just need to implement some of the things that just seem like common sense for y'all, and I want to help you kind of acknowledge that. I guess that's the best way of doing it. Okay, I'm gonna read a little bit of what I wrote here so you can get some idea, and I'll show you why I took this picture and put it here in just a second. Okay, so let this pop up. Alright, okay, do you have a routine for your downline? This means they are signed up under you in Traffic Monsoon. Great, but what now? I have learned that this is a crazy important time to connect with a new person. Now I give a call to action. Now that means I tell them what to do. A call to action, y'all, is not being I want to be very precise as to what I want. Okay, I could talk about anything in the world, but look, y'all, I'll say something like, look, y'all, at minimum, go ahead and sign up. Okay, friend me on Facebook, because if you don't, I can't help you. Okay, I'll get you into groups where you can be around other people that do exactly what we do, and I'll give you the same information that really helped me understand the big picture, and really helped me in my business. What I just told you right then is exactly what I say over and over and over again. Okay, I want them to friend me on Facebook because several reasons. Number one, I want them to look at my timeline. Okay, I want them to see that I am active in Power Lead Systems. I made a page for someone else. It took me 3 minutes. She needed a page and she didn't know what to do yet, so I helped her out. I've got me showing, good Lord, I made 26 diamonds in 1 month, in 30 days. I made 71 diamonds. I'm showing, I hit my 100th active member. I haven't spent anything on promotion, as far as ad packs. Bought a new set of tires for my truck, $600 worth of tires. I bought in 1 day from profit shares here in the business. And that's what I'm saying. I want people in my business to see that I am a beacon for Traffic Monsoon. Okay? Now, it doesn't mean I'm 100% this. I've actually got, talking about cash links, how important they are, certain things like that. Traffic Monsoon pending. I give my answer to some of the problems people are having with pending. This is my little boy's birthday party from yesterday. I want to show people I'm human also. You know what I'm saying? And people react to it. There's 25, 26, 27 likes, and people making good comments. You're a great daddy. We need more of you. Yous in the world. Perfectly said, and I totally agree with PJ Rep. You know, I mean, people want to see that you're a human being also. So do things, and I'm going to tell you what, this man right here is the best neighbor in the world. I take him and his son to all my little boys' birthday parties. I come home one day from working, and my lawnmower is tore apart, and he was rebuilding it for me for free. I mean, he's just absolutely incredible. Adam had a birthday cake. He bought him another one, brought it to the house. He didn't know we had one already. You know, it's incredible. The man don't make that much money. You know, I loan him money at times and stuff like that because he needs it. I even bought his son an Xbox 360 for Christmas one year because he couldn't really afford it. But you know, he doesn't look as monetary values of things like a lot of people do. You know, he really don't. He's really simple about what he does, but man, he's got a great heart. As far as I'm concerned, I'll always, you know, take care of his son if he needs something just as much as my little boy does, you know, and he's here at the party. He's just not in these pictures right here. Ben popped up at the last minute, and Adam, so I took pictures of him. That's one of Adam's best friends in school. But the whole point is, y'all, you want to show people that you're active in your business, that you're posting on your timeline, and a lot of y'all, I'm going to go ahead and give you a big tip right here too. If you have got family and friends and you are worried about them seeing what you're doing, go make a second Facebook account, okay? It's not hard. You just got to get an email, be done with it. I've got one for family and friends, and then I've got this one. And y'all, I'm not going to lie to you, I get so much more comments on this. And if you don't know this already, I'm going to go and lay something on you right now. Your online business is going to be made by people that you don't know. Okay? Your biggest supporters, your biggest followers are going to be people that you don't know. Family and friends don't know what you do. They don't grasp what you do. They don't see what you know. They don't understand the vision that you have. And more than likely, they're going to hinder you more than probably get behind you and jump on the bandwagon and start doing what you're doing. Okay? Out of the 10,000 plus people I've gotten in my business, I can already tell you how many active members I know personally are 2. Okay? These people here is what build my business. Right here, y'all. This 1,467 people, it's not family and friends that I know personally. Okay? So to me, if that's a hang up for you, then what's the obvious answer is go make another Facebook account and keep them separate from what you do. Okay? Nothing wrong with that. Just keep them separate. All right. Now, let me go back to my thing right here. Okay. Now, let's see here. I have learned that it's crazy important time to connect with the new people. Now, I give a call to action to friend me on Facebook after they sign up. I even give it before they sign up at Traffic Monsoon as well. 2 times minimal to friend me is that important. Now, I say 2 times minimal that I want them to friend me on Facebook because if they email me back, I will tell them again in that email. I will tell it. I will hammer it home until I see them on my friends list. I can already tell you that. I will continue to do it every time they email me. Look, y'all, you know, if they have a question, I'll answer the question. Y'all, listen, seriously, it's very important. Make sure you friend me on Facebook and put the link there. Put the link. If you don't know how to put your link up there, you go up here to the very top where the URL box is at. Go to your home page and just copy and put it in there. That's all you got to do. You put it in your email and you're done. Okay, now I want to show you an example, and one of them, I've already got that. I don't need to do that. Sorry. I got it right here. One of them is going to be the very first time, and I basically just told you what I did, you know. And the first sincere follow-up email for them coming through, I say somewhere in it at minimum, and I always say at minimum, go ahead and sign up and friend me on Facebook. Okay. Now listen to this. There's a little bit of reasoning why I talk about my Facebook group and tell them how awesome it is and tell them that, you know, it's because I want them to want to friend me on Facebook. Okay? Now, I've even used that as a strategy to get them to sign up. Okay, look, y'all, if you go ahead and sign up, after you sign up, I can go ahead and welcome you into the Facebook group. I want them, and then talk really good about it. Now, it may sound like that I really want, you know, the Facebook group, but, you know, the whole deal is I'm also getting them signed up, too. A lot of y'all really, you know, that's the big deal also. So to me, they kind of go hand in hand, but if I had to choose one over the other, believe it or not, I take them friend me because they're going to be connected to me. I'm going to welcome them into the Facebook group that I am active in. And they're going to see me in there. And they know I believe in my business. And they're going to see my timeline. And y'all, if they don't go active right now, who am I to them? I am, quote, unquote, I want you to look at this. And I even say this a couple of times in my emails. Hey, this is Sean, the Traffic Monsoon guy. I am branding myself as a Traffic Monsoon beacon for this person. You know, and I can tell you that if you stay on your timeline, especially if you're brand new, if you've got down to, you know, I started posting on my timeline, I think I had $18 in my account balance. And the people, you know, they knew I was excited about it, but that didn't mean they're going to jump in right now. Okay? But what happens when I reach $10,000? It starts grabbing attention. And these people are like, you know, this guy's hammering it away. And he ain't going nowhere. Now I want you to listen to this too, y'all. This is very, very important. Don't go to 5 different opportunities in 6 months. Because what you're going to do is you're polluting your timeline. What does that make you? It makes you not the sponsor that they want you to be. I'm going to tell you, I don't care how much Jim is making in his business. I hope Jim does well, to be honest. But what I want is for me and my sponsor to be really good at what we do. And finding 5 different businesses in 6 months so my downline can run and try to play catch up. Because to me, and I've said it before, it is milking the cow and then killing it. And nothing else. If Jim's making, if he's paying $1 and he's getting $50 back every 45 minutes, I don't care. Because to me, it's a distraction. Okay? I am committed to what I do. And until you get that drilled in your head, your timelines are going to be flimsy. There ain't going to be nothing solid. People that 1,467 people is going to see you flopping from business to business to business. And that's not how you're going to build your business. Now, other shiny objects that come along, let me ask you something. If it wasn't for Traffic Monsoon and Charles, 3,200,000 people in it, would it even exist? This new shiny object that is so much like Traffic Monsoon, so much like My Paying Ads, so much like Maps, would they even exist if they weren't that good? Now, there's always going to be milestones, roadblocks, okay? Every business I've ever been in has always had them, so y'all just go ahead and take that into consideration. Stick with the business, get going through it, keep going through it, and don't jump from business to business. You're just screwing yourself over. I promise you that. And some of y'all, I know that you've learned that now because you come back to me and you tell me I should have stayed here. Okay? And you see that I did. So, okay, I'm going to get back on track. I'm sorry. Sometimes I get a little sidetracked, but that's, to me, is very, very important. Let's get back to this. Okay. First, sincere email, follow-up email for them is coming through. I say somewhere in it, at minimum, go ahead and sign up and friend me on Facebook. I'll welcome you to the awesome Facebook group and get to see a lot of incredible people that do exactly what we do. I'll get you the same information that really helped me to understand this business and get the big picture. Okay. To me, that's a lot of words. I could have worded it a little better than that. But you get the point. You know what I'm saying? I'm giving them that call to action. And I'm going to hammer it and hammer it and hammer it and hammer it until I see them on my friends list. Okay? Now, when they sign up, I have started doing something different. And I think this really helps. This is exactly what I send them below. And I want you to look at this, y'all. Number 2, this is the second email I send them. And I do it every time. When you go to Traffic Monsoon and you look under personally sponsored, right here, click that, because you got a brand new person that came in. I don't mess with this, I leave it alone. I don't mess with this, I leave it alone. I don't mess with this and this, I leave them alone. I take some message, take it out. Now, I want you to watch this, y'all. This right here, I don't know if you see it or not, is an ongoing way for me to stay organized. It's nothing more than just a plain old word pad. If you see that right here, just a plain old word pad. And I use it for everything that I do to stay organized as far as, what did I call it earlier? Crap. Let's see, what did I call it? Oh, routine. So that I can stay in a routine between all the businesses. Okay, so let me show you this real quick. Important to send first. If you noticed, I have that right up here. I have required disclaimer. Email for the new sign up at Traffic Monsoon to be sent from email at Traffic Monsoon. Now, why do I want to send that from there? Is because they have just signed up. And they've probably, and there's a good chance that they've already got their account verified. And you can look and see if they have or not. What I do is I still send them this same message right here. Hey, this is Sean, the Traffic Monsoon guy. Again, I brand myself as that person. Make sure you activate your account and also friend me on Facebook on this Facebook account. I'll welcome you into the group and give you more information that will help you really understand this business a lot better. You will love the people here. It's the reason that I got into this business and took it so seriously. If you need anything, just let me know. I'll see you on Facebook. I swear I'm putting it there for a reason. Thanks, Sean Powell, and I put my phone number there. Okay. Why do I want them on my friends list? Because I want them to see my timeline. I want them to see that I don't jump from business to business. I want them to see that I'm a beacon for Traffic Monsoon and Power Lead Systems. I want them to see me active in the group that I welcomed them to. To me, honestly, this is more important than them signing up at Traffic Monsoon. Now, it's crazy important to try to relate to that person. That does not mean it has to be about business all the time either. I signed up a guy a week ago. We talked about the Camaro picture on his timeline for 30 minutes before I ever said a word about anything with the business. I want them to know I'm a person, y'all. You understand that? And listen to this. I want them to know, I want them to know this. Now, that doesn't mean that every person will connect with you. People are different, and some will and some won't. But be sincere with them. Okay? In other words, I want them also to know that I'm here for them. If they're not buddy with me, that you know what, that's fine. But I do want them to know that they can connect to me if they need anything. I'm gonna help them with the business. They might find somebody else in the group that they're better friends with, but I'm still their sponsor. I'm going to help them the best I can. Okay, that to me is a big part of the business. This is social media, so be social. Be accessible to the people the best you can, and know your business the best you can. Okay, educate yourself in your business, y'all. Constantly learn about what's going on in your business. Let you be the person they come to about Traffic Monsoon. You are the Traffic Monsoon guy or person, right? So you got to know what's going on. You get out to the people and you do the things in the group and on your timeline. It makes you the person that they want and need as a sponsor in a business they may be interested in. Again, they went through, didn't mean they necessarily signed up, but if you friend me on Facebook, there's a good chance I'm going to get them, okay? You can and more than likely will be the reason that they go farther. You can't get this with doing 5 different opportunities in 6 months, so do keep that in mind. Last note here on email, I sent my follow-up emails from Gmail only, okay? Gmail has really gotten to where it's a default for business because the filters doesn't regulate and keep things from going out nowhere as bad as the other one. So I would highly suggest, if you haven't jumped on the bandwagon for Gmail, and I was a huge Hotmail fan for 20 years or somewhere darn close to it. So, you know, it took me a while, but yeah, I'm the same way. Gmail is the way to go. If you don't, you won't even know you get paid in some of the businesses. I send it personally from my phone, usually within 30 minutes of coming through. Okay, why am I waiting up to 30 minutes to send an email out to someone? Okay, that's the personal follow-up email. Because not only do we have an autoresponder that's going out, that's going to hit them, they're trying to watch the videos I'm sending them to, and then here I am sending a personal email all within a few minutes of each other. Now, call me weird, but it's like trying to tell somebody to watch an awesome movie while you're constantly irritating them. Give them the time to watch what you're trying to show them. Okay? Here's another thing. Sometimes that follow-up email is going to beat them to what they're watching. They're going to say, oh, traffic monsoon. Oh, I know what that's like. I'm not interested. And bam, be gone. And the presentation might have kept them there in the first place. So don't shoot yourself in the foot. I'm not telling you to wait a long period of time. I'm telling you, don't necessarily break your neck to get a follow-up email out to them right at the very moment. That's what I'm trying to tell you. That's why I don't mind the wait. They're watching what you have to show. I add their name into every email that I send to them if the name is real. People like to see that you do this. Okay, obviously. A lot of times I get people and they spell their name differently. Later on, they'll call me and they'll say, hi, I'm Alicia. Oh, Alicia, you spell yours Alicia. It's spelled a little differently, or something like that. And like, yeah, they are impressed that I even remember that because I get a lot of people in here. How do I remember it? Because I wrote their name and put it in the email. Do you understand what I'm saying? Even something as simple as this, y'all, it can make a difference. It really does. It shows that you're a person. Shows that I'm indicating, that they're a person also. Not just a, copy and paste with no heart, no feeling, no nothing that's out there. Here's another tip. Despite what anyone tells me, I add a picture of me and my little boy into it. I'm talking about the follow-up email. I think people feel better when they see who they are getting into business with, and I think over the past year, this alone has really helped me a lot. Now, they tell you a lot of times that an email, if you put pictures in it, it can be blocked. I haven't had anybody that, when they email me back, 99% of the time, I can already tell you it came back from that email that I sent, with the picture. And that tells me right there that people are using that one to connect the most with me so they can come back to me. You know what I'm saying? Because that autoresponder email is going out at the same time as my Gmail is. And I'm even using the same Gmail. So in my opinion, I still believe that, if there's a small way of me connecting with just a little bit like that, it's worth it. And this is what it looks like, And that's the reason I put this here. Because I use my phone. I've got a color notes. And I've got basically everything that I want to say right there. And I'd take a second to add Jim's name. You can tell where I just added Jim. Hey Jim, this is Sean and my son Adam. I wanted to welcome you to whatever the business is. 3-step formula, traffic monsoon, power lead systems, whatever you want to call it. It's entirely up to you. And then again, what am I going to do? I'm going to friend them. Okay, I see somebody make some comments over here. I'm sorry, I was looking. I'm going to make sure they friend me on Facebook once again in here as well. And, that's what it's all about. But it's keeping a routine, y'all, is basically what everything's about. In my opinion, having something like this really, really helps y'all. Because I can come here, copy this right here, bam, go down there, and I would literally do just like this. Alright, come to traffic monsoon, paste, and send. Everything else looks right, and y'all, I know they're going to open that one because it says traffic monsoon, something that they just got done signing up for. Okay, hey, this is Sean, the traffic monsoon guy. I'm telling them, y'all, if you haven't activated your account, to let me know. I'm sorry, to go ahead and get it activated. And also, here is my Facebook. And that to me is the big picture. Alright, so let me come out of here. And let me see here. I also have in here explaining PLS to downline, diamond. I get asked the same questions over and over and over again. So why not go ahead and make a good answer and then keep it? Now I do have to update it sometimes. I had this at 10 months, I think, when I first wrote it. And I had like 50 some diamonds in there. So I do try to keep it updated. I have 71 diamonds in the last 12 months. 24 in the last 30 days. It was 24 or 26 is when I left it like it was. I made $700 that month, talking about the first month in PLS. Diamonds helped a lot. And I even had to change this link up here. I tweak things sometimes too, y'all. I might write another real sincere one I thought was even better. And I'll go ahead and put this in here as well. Explaining PLS to someone. PLS guy asking about help for PLS. Explain ad pack dips. I try it seriously. If I give a good answer and take the time to do it, and I get asked the same question over and over and over again, why would I not go ahead and put it? All my business referral links, direct signups, not only do I give them referral link copy straight, I give them the page that explains it to them better inside of a funnel. See what I'm saying? Power leads, and then I'll give them this one, and that very first code's going to go straight over here. So to me, that just makes good sense. YouTube section, I've got a little place organized for here, and keywords as well. And yeah, it's not hard. Ask info on Traffic Monsoon. Answer to POS people asking how I get leads after POS Facebook groups posting. Traffic Monsoon calculator online. I mean, it goes on and on and on. And to be honest, this is one of the most important things right here. Is when somebody first signs up, I want them to understand how important IPs are. Okay, so let me show you this. The very first thing I send them is this. Important in big letters. Be careful with IP addresses here. They don't play around here with this at all. No open IP usage. No two people even logging in on any IP address. Misspelled address there. Okay. No two open devices on any one account either. Any of those will block your account, so take this seriously. Number one thing, I want you to see this, y'all. Number one thing I send them is going to be watch the webinar. This is very, very important. Now, we have webinars every week. Most businesses usually have one at some periodic time, like a Thursday or Tuesday night or something like that. Just because I have a brand new webinar coming out does not mean that I go break my neck and kill myself to make sure I put it in here and change everything around. What I do is I want to pick one that I like, that I think people can relate to, and that they just seem like there's something special about this one. And hopefully your webinars have something like that, but not all of them are going to have that magic, okay? So when I find one that I think really hit home, that's the one I'm going to put in there. And I'm not going to change it over and over again. Now, what is this actually? This is actually a webinar where it's a page in Power Lead Systems, and it shows them how to sign up at the bottom, and it takes us straight to my sign up page. And the whole time, all I'm using is the, and using that one video inside of it to help them see, as well. So to me, that's real important. This is a way of showing them exactly what we do in our business, and stuff like that, and what it's worth to them. Number two, now this is me. Understand, this is my way of staying, in routine. I'm not expecting other people to do this necessarily, but this is what I do. I'll just tell you what I do. Number two, I make, I make about $90 a day from ad packs alone, but with sponsoring, I make over $400 a day with referral commissions. PLS is the answer for this. I want people to understand. I say this a lot. PLS is the answer. I make $900 to $1,100 a week from PLS itself, so I would highly, highly suggest this. And there's my link. I made a Power Lead Systems page right by itself. Okay, and in this page, I'm the one that do all the videos. Okay, third, and I made a personal training page that'll help you and your downline. I don't have any links to anything that's inside that one. And I want people to use it, and I have a little comment box on the very bottom down there so they can leave comments and stuff like that. I'll update this on a regular basis. It has all your banners for Traffic Monsoon, share codes, how I do Facebook, average 60 to 100 leads a day. When I was really heavy in Facebook, I show you exactly how I do it, exactly. All the tools I use that are for free that I use. In other words, like this video right now, the software I'm using, color notes, any kind of tools like all that's in there as well. And last, this is what I consider the roadmap to Traffic Monsoon. This is a Traffic Monsoon calculator, and I send them a calculator. Now, there's some controversy whether or not you should send a calculator. Okay, the reason I do it, it's not because on day 87 I make this much money. This is what I can pull out. It's not the reason that I do that, because it's not even correct. It teaches people how the dip takes place and how ad packs work if you're sticking with the game plan. If somebody buys 100 ad packs and on day 50 they got 300 ad packs, that's great, but the 100's going to drop off. And I want them to understand that they're going to have 1/3 to drop off, and it's going to be 200 ad packs now rolling over every day, and it's going to be growing. At day 100, there is no 1/3 dip evermore. There's never another dip unless you buy a huge amount of bulk of something. But what you've got set in play is not going to dip anymore. And to me, that's very important. I think people need to see that so they understand it. At day 100, it may level off for about 2 or 3 days, but it's not going to dip, and this bad boy is going to really start taking off. Okay, that to me is something that I think that they really should see. Now, here's something else, a way of staying organized. First, initial PM to new people that friended me. It's right here. Here is, this is what I welcome people into groups with. Y'all, when I'm really getting this thing and getting a lot of people in, it's hard for me to write something that's sincere and just keep every time. You know, I'll do some for, you know, particular people. You might pick about, you know, this thing or that thing that since I've met with them and talked with them. But for most of the time, I'm not, you know, going to do that. So I just have a couple of them I've written. Everyone help me welcome, and I'll put their name to the group. Jim, just take this business seriously and stay around these people. And this will be the best year in online you've ever had. This business is the easiest I've promoted with the best results. If you need anything, just ask me or here in the group. Welcome to Traffic Monsoon. Something good. Now, obviously, if I get 5, 6 people, I've had as much as 12 people in one day, I'm not going to send them all at this one. I'll send them another one. I might write a brand new one I like, you know, or something like that. But the whole point is, I want to stay organized, and I'm not wasting a lot of time. And it's the sincere stuff that I've written before in the past. I'm just putting her name in it. It's a routine that works for me. You understand what I'm saying? So, I think basically I got the fundamentals of this. Number one thing that I do is I hit hammer home in the follow-up email. Friend me on Facebook. Go ahead and sign up at minimum. Friend me on Facebook. I tell them that. I want them to do this. Secondly, that when they do sign up, I send them that one. Oh crap, it's good enough. I think you know what I sent. You saw what I sent earlier. I sent them this one, letting them know, you know, from Traffic Monsoon itself, because I really feel like it's going to be open from that. That will be worth it right by itself, and I've got my link in there as well to my Facebook group. Staying focused on your Traffic Monsoon and your PLS business on your timeline is very, very important. And private message to a new person, that's what I just showed you a second ago. Number one thing I tell them is about IPs, because y'all, I'm going to tell you, as excited as they may be, getting blocked on day one because you didn't tell them about IPs and they went to McDonald's and showed somebody else and got blocked is going to make for a bad day for them and for you. And good Lord, I hope they haven't already spent $1,000 or more and then get blocked, because the worst thing they're going to think is a scam. And the sooner that you give them the answer, y'all, it's really going to help them feel a lot better about it. So that's my opinion. And I apologize for this taking longer, y'all. I will say this. The day that Tom Moore came into my business, he was one of 4 people that came into the business that day. All of them came in from my timeline alone. If you believe in your business, your timeline will be exactly what they need to see. All right. I can already tell y'all, if you stick with a routine, it will definitely help your downline to see the big picture and stay on the right track. Okay? And to me, that's very, very important. So believe in your business, get on your timeline, make it look like you're supposed to. There's nothing particular that you need to do. Just hammer away what you're learning about. Show them your results. Show them that you believe in your business. Get in the Facebook group. Welcome them to the Facebook group. Be active in the Facebook group. I want them to see your name up there on a daily basis. Some people say do 3 comments a day on your timeline. I don't always do 3 on my timeline, to be honest. Some days I'll do 5. You know, I don't think that's really the big picture. But give people a chance to see what you're about, and let them see that they can go back to day one and know that you haven't jumped from business to business to business, and you will be the sponsor that they want you to be. I can guarantee you that. Sorry about this taking longer, y'all. If you need anything, just let me know. If you're not in Traffic Monsoon, y'all, please click this link right here. Go ahead and sign up. Make sure it says Sean Powell is your sponsor and enroller. If you are in Traffic Monsoon already and you're looking to sponsor or someone to help you out, or if you need Power Lead Systems for the basic part, then here it is. Click right here and now take you to the page I described earlier. Friend me on Facebook, just like I've been telling you until I'm blue in the face. And my free training page right here, y'all, shows you everything that I do in the business. And this is my sponsor right here. $72,000 they made in the month of September, the first month I met them. And y'all, I can tell you, I make pretty good money now. Last month, I put in the bank $7,000. I was up to $13,000 in 1 month. And I'm just referring referral commissions, straight point referral commissions. And that's before PayPal took place. And basically had to start over in February the 11th. If you notice, the date is April 11th. So 2 months later, I'm already back to $7,000. What can I tell you? That's what putting your head down and getting back to work does for you. There is nothing better than Traffic Monsoon. So go ahead and click the link down below, and I'd be tickled to help you out. Appreciate it.